Yesas, kalispera. Good afternoon, my dear friends. I'm Elena, and you're watching Made with Yiayia. Today, before I tell you what you're going to make, I wanted to run an idea by you. I want to know if any of you would like to join me to make something, doing it live. So we'd have to pick a specific time, specific thing to make, and we'd be together for probably a good hour or so. Let me know what you think in the comments, because it's something I've been thinking about and trying to see if it's gonna work out. And it'll be fun to kind of cook together, live time. But today I'm going to show you a very delicious Brussels sprout salad, boosted with so many delicious flavors. I'm gonna grab my ingredients and let's get started. Opa! In preparation for this delicious salad, I actually soaked my Brussels sprouts in water and about 1/4 cup of vinegar, as you can see in the picture. And now what I've done is cut them in half, and we're going to actually steam them. So I have about 1 inch of water on the bottom of my pan, so it fills right exactly to that. When it comes to a boil, I'm gonna put this on, close it, and we're gonna leave it for a good 7 minutes, okay? So it's being cooked more with steam, so we're keeping not only the flavors, but all the nutrients in our Brussels sprouts. Now for our next part, we're going to need red and white onion, medium size, and we're gonna chop it into long pieces. And now, I have it in my pan. I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we're going to give it a nice slow cook for 4 minutes on medium. So now it's so beautifully caramelized, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of red balsamic vinegar. Opa! Turn it down a little bit. Half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. If you have fresh, you can actually add 1 tablespoon. But when it's dried, we always add less. And we just give it a nice little stir, so these flavors can incorporate into our onions. And that's it for this part too. We're gonna shut this off, and we'll put it together when our Brussels sprouts are ready. Look at all that steam. So I'm going to add my delicious caramelized onions. There we go. And all we have to do now is just give it a nice toss so all the flavors can go into our Brussels sprouts. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit so it can cool off, and all the flavors can nicely go into our Brussels sprouts. And once the salad cooled off a little bit, I added 2 more tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of the balsamic vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. That way we can boost these delicious flavors. It looks really pretty. Now let's give it a taste. Some of the onions here. There we go. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Very nice. The flavors come through very nicely with your balsamic vinegar and the onions that are caramelized. Give it a try. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it. Definitely something different that you can add as a side to your meals, a different type of salad. You can have it warm, but it also tastes absolutely delicious the next day cold from the fridge. I'm Elena, and you've been watching Made with Yiayia. Opa!